The glittering facade of celebrity romance has cracked wide open in a blistering family feud involving Holly Ramsay, the 25-year-old influencer and daughter of renowned chef Gordon Ramsay, and her fiancé, Olympic swimmer Adam Peaty. At the center of the storm is a perceived snub: Holly's decision to exclude Adam's mother, Caroline Peaty, 59, from her lavish Cotswolds hen do, a move that has ignited accusations of classism, entitlement, and deep-seated resentment. Adam's aunt, Louise Williams, didn't hold back in a scathing Instagram post, labeling Holly divisive and hurtful for sidelining the woman who opened her home and heart to her. What began as a wedding-related oversight has escalated into a full-blown rift, culminating in Holly and Adam reportedly banning Caroline from their Christmas nuptials at Bath Abbey, and even threatening to sever ties with future grandchildren. This saga, unfolding against the backdrop of Adam's meteoric rise and the Ramsays' opulent world, exposes the raw undercurrents of blended families, social divides, and the pressures of fame. To unpack this explosive conflict, consider the timeline of Holly and Adam's whirlwind romance. The pair's paths crossed in 2021 on the set of Strictly Come Dancing, where Adam, then 30 and fresh from a breakup with Arian Monroe, the mother of his 5-year-old son George, partnered with Holly's sister Tilly Ramsay. Sparks flew off camera, and by May 2023 Holly and Adam had gone public, their relationship a tabloid darling blending athletic prowess with culinary royalty. Engaged swiftly thereafter, their union promised fairy tale bliss. A Christmas wedding at the historic Bath Abbey, complete with A-list guests and Instagram-worthy moments. Yet, beneath the surface, tensions simmered, particularly with Adam's working-class family from Uttoxeter, Staffordshire. Sources intimate with the Peatys paint a picture of a family that sacrificed everything for Adam's dreams, incurring debts to fund his training, cheering from modest stands as he clinched Olympic gold. Caroline in particular, was the pillar, a devoted mother who welcomed Holly with open arms, hosting her in their humble home and embracing her as family. The hen-do snub became the flashpoint. Holly's pre-wedding bash in the idyllic Cotswolds, a region synonymous with elite escapes, was a star-studded affair. Attendees included Holly's mother Tana Ramsay, fashion icon Victoria Beckham, and even Adam's sister, a nod to inclusivity on one side. Absent, however, was Caroline, left to tend to young George in Staffordshire. The exclusion stung like salt in a wound, especially as Adam had invited Holly's father, Gordon, to his own stag night, a gesture Louise highlighted as emblematic of imbalance. In her viral post, Louise unleashed a torrent of grief and indignation. As a bride, you deserve a great hen do. However, as a person, you were divisive and hurtful towards a woman who opened her home and heart to you. She detailed the guest list's inequities. Holly's mom's assistant made the cut, but not her future mother-in-law, and referenced intercepted messages between Caroline and Adam that revealed deeper fractures. You have inflicted a hurt on my sister that will take a very long time to heal if ever, Louise concluded, her words a clarion call for accountability. The backlash was swift and seismic. Holly and Adam, reportedly deeply upset by the post, retaliated with a draconian ban. Caroline was uninvited from the wedding, and Adam allegedly messaged his mother that she would never see George, or any future grandchildren, again. In a separate communication, he vowed to disown his family entirely, a heartbreaking pivot from the boy they raised. Caroline, heartbroken, turned to Instagram for solace, posting cryptic quotes that spoke volumes. Crying is a way your eyes speak when your mouth can't explain how broken your heart is. Another read, "The ones I love are the people who hurt me the most," a veiled indictment of her son's transformation. Sources close to the Peatys describe this as the culmination of a slow-burning estrangement, accelerated since Adam's immersion in the Ramsay's celebrity orbit. Adam has changed so much since he's been with Holly, one insider lamented. She comes from a celebrity world while his parents do not, and his ego and self-importance have grown. He's no longer the lovely boy next door we all remember. This narrative of upward mobility's corrosive effects resonates deeply. Adam's journey from Staffordshire's modest pools to Olympic podiums was fueled by his family's unwavering support, late-night drives, skipped meals, borrowed funds. Yet, as fame beckoned through Strictly and Holly's connections, whispers emerged of distance. The source elaborated, "It's partly because Adam doesn't feel his family is good enough for the new one he is now part of." Holly, often portrayed as the gracious bridge between worlds, now stands accused of exacerbating the divide. Her Cotswold celebration, with its air of exclusivity, symbolized the chasm, rolling hills and luxury lodges versus Uttoxeter's grounded reality. Louise's post wasn't just a family plea, It was a broader critique of how wealth and status can erode empathy, turning in-laws into outsiders. The feud's ripple effects are profound. For Caroline, it's a double blow, losing her son to a new life while being erased from milestones like the wedding. George, caught in the crossfire, faces potential alienation from his grandmother, a loss that could scar generations. Adam's threats of disownment evoke tragic echoes of fame's isolating toll. Swimmers like him, once community heroes, often grapple with post-glory voids, seeking solace in high society circles. Holly, thrust into the villain role, must navigate public scrutiny while planning her dream day, now shadowed by boycott calls and media frenzy. Gordon and Tana Ramsay, no strangers to family drama, have remained silent, but their influence looms large. At its core, this rift interrogates the myth of the perfect blended family. Weddings, meant to unite, here divide, exposing fault lines of class, expectation and loyalty. Louise's raw honesty, "I expected better of you and definitely of Adam," humanizes the pain, urging reflection. Will mediation heal the breach? Or will the Abbey's bells toll over a fractured union? As the Christmas date approaches, one thing is certain. This isn't just a family spat, it's a cautionary tale of how love, unchecked by humility, can drown in its own glamour.